Hello, everybody, and welcome to SPX 2024. My name is Joe.
I'm Rusty.
And with us today is...
John Vincent Salvino.
Oh, John Vincent. Just dropping it in.
All three words.
All of a sudden, I got three names. Deal with that. Deal with that. So, John, what brings you to the interview desk, or what brings you to SPX?
Well, first time vending.
wow.
I've attended once before and have friends that come almost every year. They loved it, always recommended it, and I got in, and I'm having a great time.
Now, tell us about your comics.
Yeah.
I'll throw some cool cover images up there.
Yeah.
I see you have three of them here, which indicates a lot of work.
Indeed. So this is my latest series. It's called Disaster Ranger. It's a PG-13-ish kind of Power Rangers tokusatsu parody.
Nice. Okay.
And it's the second comic series I worked on. The first one is now compiled into a graphic novel called She Walks with the Giant, and that's more of an all-ages fantasy adventure kind of thing. And this is definitely a comedy. A little bit of action, a little bit of transforming heroes, mecha monsters, all that fun stuff.
Now, the heroes transform, obviously. Do the villains transform?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
snap.
wow. Whoa.
Yeah.
You said that with such confidence.
It's like, heck yeah.
Oh, I'm excited now. So I guess your love of the, was it tonkatsu? Is that what they call it?
Tokusatsu.
That's what
Tokusatsu.
I said that.
Yeah.
And the Power Ranger type of media, that's what brought you to this type of comic?
Absolutely, yeah. I've loved that stuff since I was a kid. Always dabbled with, designing the costumes and the mecha and all that sort of thing. And, ever since I kind of took an interest in narrative storytelling, I always wanted to do something with it, and this is my result of that.
Now, do you find it a challenge or like interesting to adapt that from what's usually like a live action kind of TV thing to more of like a comic story?
There's actually a lot of interesting stuff there. So it's so much in television, and a lot of the tropes of television storytelling and comic storytelling, the serialization, the kind of narrative structure are very similar. And what I tried to do is mimic that, but use the comics medium to its advantage. So I have a lot of things like color-coded dialogue, cliffhanger endings on a page turn, that kind of stuff that's unique to comics, but mimics some of those storytelling conventions from television.
Yeah, you can control so much more of the pace, how you spread out your art across the page, things of that nature.
Absolutely. So my philosophy of storytelling is you can probably read these books in 2 minutes, but you can really sit with them and gain more from them the more you look at them. There's background details, there's little fun parallels that you can draw, there's just things you notice every time you reread it.
Nice.
Really? How many times have you read it?
Or at least twice.
Oh my God,
whoa.
did you notice anything new
Dedication.
the second time?
I noticed at least 2 things.
Oh, that's amazing.
Minimum 2, y'all.
And it came from your brain.
Across 3 issues. It's kind of interesting if you do the math.
One issue was exactly as expected.
Straight.
The other two,
Even.
just filled to the brim with popcorn kernels of surprise. So you have another work that's already been compiled into a graphic novel?
Yep. Yeah, it's about 120-ish pages, full color.
You said that was all ages, and this is more of like the teen,
Like teenage?
young
Yeah,
teen.
there's some little bit of gore, a little bit of swear words.
Sure, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
kids love it, but they shouldn't have it.
Exactly.
Yes.
They beg for it like cookies. They can't have the gore. You cannot have the gore. You're not old enough. So it's interesting that your comics kind of, chronologically went up in age.
Yeah.
Do you think the next one is just going to be about backaches?
It's a philosophical biography of Goethe or something.
Wow.
Nice.
Spoiler, guys, listen to his new work.
No, I'm kidding. It's
No,
going to be
With
about
the
a
Power
giant
Rangers
lizard.
bent.
Oh, of course. Yeah. We still got to have the tonkatsu or whatever they call it nowadays.
Oh, I want some ramen, man.
So how long do you think this story is going to be?
I'm planning on 5 or 6 issues. I was saying 5, and then I started storyboarding 4, and now it's turning into 6.
Hey, as long as it's
Yeah.
organic, it's all right to
Yeah.
go another issue.
Exactly.
You don't want to
keep
just
it
stuff
free,
it to
yeah.
get to that next one.
Yeah. I always kind of write the serial stuff for a compilation in the end, graphic novel format when it's all done.
Nice.
But it's certainly enjoyable issue by issue as it is.
Now, with this type of these characters in this world, you're designing multiple elements that sort of have to meld together. You have the character costumes and their superhero type costumes. And then you have their mechas or their robots or whatever their alternate, beast partner is. Was that, I'm assuming it was fun, but was it challenging also to come up with ways to present them in a new way that also they fit together?
So one of my key influences for this series, because I knew I wanted to do a pastiche of all of tokusatsu, that's like Super Sentai, Power Rangers, there's giant mecha stuff, there's Ultraman, there's more modern deconstructionist things like Evangelion that I'm working with, there's Sailor Moon, there's Magic, all these kind of things. I knew it would be visually a bit of a hodgepodge, so I kind of went in looking for things that were that succeeded with those criteria. And Futurama was a big one for me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's kind of this like messy, goofy future world where like kind of all the science fiction stuff happened, and it's a bit of a, a
it's
mess,
not clean
but
like we have in the artwork.
Exactly.
Everything just happens together.
So visually, I took a lot from stuff like that, where it's kind of intentionally a hodgepodge, but you can have fun with that,
What was it about this that made you want to like spend so much time in this world?
I just conceived this as issue 1, as just the one specifically like, what if the Power Rangers had a really bad day kind of story, and then after I finished the end of it, I saw the world that kind of naturally sprung up from that. I mean, the first panels you see in this book are a big spread page that shows you like it's Bayside City Mall. It's like an 80s mall but futuristic. And
everything's the same for some reason.
Exactly. Just drawing that, it was just so fun, and then I could see the world around it really come to life and all the storytelling opportunity that kind of was inherent to that. So I just was like, all right, I need another hobby.
That's a perfect prototypical mall name too, I must say, like Bayside City Mall.
Yeah.
Well, you know where Bayside came from.
Oh yeah.
I don't think you
side of the bay.
No, buddy, no,
Hey,
no.
I'm hip. I know these things.
Yeah, that is what all the kids that are 40 years old are saying nowadays.
Yeah.
Now, one other thing I think about when I think about stuff in this genre is maybe a hot theme song. Have you ever thought about what your theme song might be?
Ooh, that's a good one. I think I posted an Instagram reel a while ago with Eruption by Van Halen.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Just a lot of guitar riffs.
Yeah.
Just as many strings on the guitar as there are characters.
High energy rock and roll.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And it really, because it kind of supports the action before you.
Oh yeah.
Now, John, I have a significant question.
Yeah, what's that?
Would you like to answer a mystery question?
I would love to do that.
Sweet.
Bring it. Let's bring the machine in.
Do
Me.
it.
Talking to myself. Let's do it. Now watch the books. We don't want to damage the books.
It's a.
It's time for
Alrighty.
for the first interview of the weekend. We use the little quarter truck. Now we're gonna bring in big quarter truck.
Big quarter truck.
Let's bring this bad boy in.
Can
He can go off road. He can go
off.
off road.
Impressive.
So that is for a quarter to which you can with which you can retrieve.
If you guys
your
read,
mystery
if
question.
you read Disaster Ranger 3, you have no idea how appropriate this is.
snap. So you got quarters right here.
All right.
Grab one out.
Grab a quarter from the truck. Put her in the machine.
Yep. There you go.
And spin.
Excellent.
All right.
Let's go ahead and push that out of the way a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Mind, Rusty? I don't want to block our featured guest.
Yes.
All right, John, what is your mystery question?
What's your catchphrase?
Oh.
Well,
Well,
Yeah.
so wait, one more.
Well.
Go ahead and hit it again when you're ready. Go ahead.
what's your catchphrase?
Oh, that's the catchphrase? I thought well was going to be your catchphrase.
I thought well was a good catchphrase.
I thought well was your catchphrase.
If you say it
Turning
that
the
way
question
too.
around. My catchphrase. Let's get back to it. In all seriousness, my catchphrase. Are you ready, buddy?
That's what John
good.
always says.
Classic.
He's always cracking it out at the times you expected the least. He's like, are you ready, buddy?
And that's when you know it's on. Like,
Oh my God, it's so on. You can't turn it off.
you better be ready, buddy, because it's on.
John, if people wanted to find out about your books, both this and the other one that you've created, where can they go on the internet?
On the internet, I am at johnvsalvino.com.
Oh, wow.
Perfect.
Just right there. Again, we know what the V stands for, so don't get cocky.
Yeah.
We know what it stands for. John, one more thing before we let you go. As part of SPX 2024, we have introduced a new feature to our interviews.
A special celebration.
It is a prize gallery.
Oh my gosh.
As one of our guests, you can choose whatever prize you wish. And they
Whoa.
range from a deck of playing cards, a set of coasters, a camping mug, a pot holder, a puzzle, a placemat, a tea towel, a blanket that is too big to unfurl in the camera.
huge.
We have a pillow, we have a keepsake box in which you can keep your steaks. We have a ceramic mug, traditional style, and a shopping bag. Please choose any of them.
Oh my gosh. I'm a sucker for a camping mug.
Nice.
Wow. Then, for the first time, because it's only our second interview, for the first time, the camping mug has been chosen. Please
Sweet.
retrieve it.
Grab it.
All
There
right.
you go.
Enjoy your prize. thanks for talking with us.
Thank you all so
and have
much.
a great time at SPX.
Wonderful.
Thank you guys so much. As you can tell from the second issue, I'm a coffee drinker. Cafe
Sweet.
Disastro.
Right on time.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you
Thanks.
guys.